Setting for the Big Ten tournament, typically Omaha. However, the drama brought by the West Coast teams. We'll get to that in just a second. Welcome inside this edition of The Big Show. Rick Pizzo, Michael Huff, Sydney Supley with us in just a minute to talk Big Ten softball as a pair of teams look to punch their ticket to the Women's College World Series. But first, Mike, we expected a lot from the number one team in the country, UCLA, against their crosstown rivals from USC, and they did not disappoint.
Not at all. I tell you what, there were three games that were incredible earlier this year in UCLA. USC leading two of the three, but UCLA sweeping. Today, the question was going to be who gets out early and who doesn't.
Well, USC was the team that would get on the board early. Augie Lopez with the drive to right, all the way to the track. Trojans up 1-0. Lopez would reach base 5 times in the afternoon. 7th inning, UCLA down 3-2. How about having a leadoff hitter like Dean West who can do this?
Drop a little head and look at this ball go. It didn't just clear it, it almost cleared the stadium.
And so UCLA jumps in front 4-3. Same score in the 9th. Easton Hawk, one of the best closers in the country, had not given up a run since early March. Isaac Cadena grounds one to first. Mulavai Lavu goes to second for the force out, but the fielder's choice allows the tying run to score. It is 4-all. Very next batter, Jack Basir to deep right, piece of professional hitting. Go-ahead run scores on the sac fly, and the Trojans are up 5-4 to the 9th we go after Rock Chalowski pops up with 2 on. Mulavai Lavu says, Rock, no worries, I got your back. For the second consecutive night, a walk-off, this time in the form of a 3-run shot. UCLA back to the Big Ten tournament title game, 7-5 over USC, thanks to Lavu being a hero for the second consecutive night.
First of all, what's going through your head right now? Is your heart rate okay?
Yeah, nah, it's beating really fast right now, just a bunch of adrenaline. I'm just glad we came through and we won, so yeah, let's go.
Take me through that at bat. What'd you see and what were you telling yourself stepping into the box?
Just like yesterday, try to calm my heart rate down. It was, it was beating, so just trying to get my breath and hunt like for a fastball, and luckily got one over the plate. We just don't give up. We're never out of it. We're never, doubting ourselves. We know what kind of lineup we got, and we just, we got to use it at 7, 8, 9.
Headed to the Big Ten championship now. Got to win over your rival to get there. How sweet does that sound?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're rivals on the field, but those are our boys off the field, They're good guys, and they're a good team, and eventually we'll probably see them later on in the playoff run. So props to them. It was a great game. They made it very interesting. But I'm just glad we won.
Walk-off sac fly is fine. That's what happened against Purdue. 3-run shot to win it against USC, adding a little bit to that already fantastic rivalry. But, Mike, it wasn't just about UCLA's timely hitting. Give West and Lavu a ton of credit. USC had opportunities to add to its lead throughout the course of the game, and UCLA found a way to get out of jams. The other way you could look at it, USC didn't take advantage of all the opportunities it had with runners on base.
Well, you think about the fact that UCLA is 1 in the Big Ten, 2 in the nation in team ERA. So clearly they're doing something right. The best thing is that with their strategy, their game plans, it's okay if someone gets on base. Walk, error, base hit. But these guys know how to not let the big inning happen. Maybe 1 run, maybe 2. Almost 77% of runners have been left on base throughout the course of the year. So when you think about a Justin Lee, a Zach Strickland, mid-20s appearances over the course of the year, clearly there's a good game plan that's being put together with those pitching coaches, and the pitching staff is doing enough to execute that always keeps UCLA in the games and never getting too far if they get behind.
Stump, Strickland, Lee worked more than 3 innings in that middle relief area in between Barnett and Hawk. And even though Hawk struggled, that bullpen helped UCLA hang around. And as we've learned all year long, UCLA is not a team you want hanging around. 27th come from behind win this season, as the Bruins have all but solidified the number 1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament, regardless of what happens Sunday in the Big Ten tournament final. So we knew heading into Saturday that Nebraska would be part of the second semifinal. What we didn't know was who would the Huskers play. We found out on Saturday morning after that quarterfinal between Oregon and Washington was delayed until Saturday, it would be the Ducks. Going yard 5 times in the win over Washington's Cal Scolari went 5 innings, struck out 10. That meant Oregon, with that 9-4 win, would move on to a semifinal showdown against 2-time defending Big Ten tournament champion Nebraska. Ducks already up early, 1-0, top 4. Maddox Maloney at the dish. And Mike, we should not be surprised to see another Duck solo home run.
Number 12 on the year for Maddox. I think we're seeing a theme here, solo home runs.
Yeah, that would be number 6 on the day for the Ducks. Going up 2-0. Bottom 4, same score. Will Sanford finishing up where Scolari left off this morning. Scolari struck out 10 in 5 innings. Sanford 9 Ks in 6 innings. We remain 2-0 until the 5th. Angel Laya. Mike, this is not on repeat. Another solo shot, pulling it to the shortest part of the ballpark. Oregon on top, 3-0. Top 7. Ducks do something other than hit home runs. Drew Smith into the gap, 2 RBI double. Oregon up 5-0, and they also go yard in other situations than just solo. They can hit home runs with guys on base. Proof positive here, Braden Jackson.
I was not thinking this was going to happen because the only time they didn't have a solo home run was right here. When the guys were on base, they were happy with doubles, singles, a 2-run bomb, no doubter.
8-0 is the final. Will Sanford and the Ducks will face off against Nebraska in Sunday's Big Ten tournament title game.
Will, 6 shutout innings, 9 strikeouts. What allowed you to bring your best stuff on the big stage?
Just leaving it all out there for my guys. You know, pitch to pitch, just going for it, believing in myself, and just believing in the defense behind me.
You had some big reactions coming off the mound tonight. What brought out that fire in you?
I mean, they're a great team. This is a great atmosphere. It's just, you know, the adrenaline just gets you, and, you know, putting up a good fight against that team, like, emotions take over, and it was just a great win.
Offense came out hot in both games today. How much confidence did that give you on the mound, knowing you have that run support?
So much confidence. Those guys are great. We're going to bring that energy tomorrow, and, you know, we're going to win this thing.
Headed to the Big Ten tournament championship game. What are your early thoughts on a rematch against UCLA?
I'm excited. You know, the last one was fiery, and it's going to be great tomorrow, so I just can't wait.
Well, thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, Michaela's got me covered, misspeaking there. Of course, already taking care of business against Nebraska. Now it will be that rematch against UCLA, and it was a little fiery last time they met. Adding a little bit to this one, it'll be interesting to see how UCLA pitches this Duck lineup, Mike, because clearly Coach Wazakowski and the hitting staff at Oregon went into this tournament saying, don't try to hit the ball to the middle of the ballpark like we can up in Eugene, not at Charles Schwab Field.
Nope.
Go to the corners, shorter part of the ballpark, and Oregon has done exactly that.
This is so true. I mean, this ballpark is so much bigger than any Big Ten stadium that if you think about gap to gap and put the ball in the air, you have virtually no chance. It's like Death Valley, and all these center fielders in the Big Ten this year can run a little bit, so those are going to be caught. You've got to get the barrel out. You've got to hit the gaps or down the line, and Oregon was able to do that. I know we've talked all week about the fact that they have 8 guys that are lethal. 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 15 home runs. A couple other guys that have single-digit, double-digit home runs. But these guys were able to get the barrels out. Braden Jackson got one early in the first game, got one late. But when you think about Drew Smith, Angel Laya, Maloney, Brooks, Miranda, that is such a wonderful thing when you're Wazakowski. And you know that it's not just one guy that's carrying you right now. You've got 6 guys, 7 guys that are hitting home runs for you. And that's for the other pitching staff. Again, for UCLA tomorrow, this is going to be a real challenge because there is no place that you can take a breath and say, okay, if I make a mistake, it's a single. If you make a mistake against an Oregon hitter, as we've seen these on Saturday here, ball is leaving the yard.
Yeah, 7 different players going yard on Saturday. And let's not forget about that pitching staff because thanks to Scolari, thanks to the entire staff, Sanford as well in that semifinal. The arms are rested. Oregon will be set up just as well as UCLA heading into that championship showdown.